everyone and welcome back to another vlog. As you can probably tell by my voice, I am ill right now. I do have a chest infection. So I have spontaneously booked a dressage competition this weekend. Quite bizarre timing to choose to do it when I'm ill, and also I haven't had a saddle this week because it's been at the saddle fitters. But it's potentially the last one outdoors, so I think it might be. And I want to get him to an outdoor arena to do a test. So I really want to get there and get him out. So I need to go pick up some antibiotics. And then some may say, more importantly, I have to go pick up my saddle from the saddle fitters. They just had to widen it because where he's put on like muscle and condition. And then I can't really do much because I can't really breathe. But I'm going to have like a little run through the tests this evening on Choccy and just also make sure that my saddle's riding fine. What day is it today? It's Wednesday today. So I've got 3 days to get ready for dressage. But I actually kind of like doing it a bit spontaneously. Because I haven't had my saddle and because I'm ill and because he has literally just come off a month holiday, I'm not really stressing about dressage because I'm not going there thinking like, he's going so well at the minute, I want him to do this in front of the judge. I'm literally just going to go. So that's like really helpful with my mindset that like, I don't remotely think I'm about to be competitive there. I'm just going like for the exposure for him. So yeah, let's go to the saddle fitters. That's a bit of a drive away. And then we'll go to the yard. Also, do you like my new painting? I painted this. I really like just like weird art, so maybe this can be my new venture. So obviously you guys won't be able to, you haven't seen it before, but this is actually quite a bit wider. And they reflocked it for me as well. So good as new. Hello boys. Ready to come in? Hello Mel. Good boy. He is coming with a cut on his face. Put some weird powder on that. Looks sleepy. And we're gonna have a little run through our test with our newly adjusted saddle. So I just got all the way into school and realised I still have my wellies on. So I had to come to the car. I'm silly, aren't I? So I'm just going to do something really simple today, like just a really basic run through of our test. We're doing prelim 7, which is like a really nice test anyway, isn't it? Do you know that? You've never done it, so you don't know that. Yeah, and like obviously I'm still not really feeling that great. So we'll just take it steady, won't we? I have my new air vest on. If you watched my last vlog, go watch it if you haven't, it's quite amusing. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's so lightweight and like I wouldn't usually wear my body protector to school unless he was like really on one. Because it's just like a gilet, like I just put this on instead of my other gilet. And hopefully we're safe. Can you do some spooking at that hedge? Okay, we are all ready to go. You ready to go? Boots are on. Let's go. So, you can't even see me. Where's the light? So it is the next day. Oh, I can't breathe still. Choccy scored well last night. It was so dark already when I finished, so I got my hair, jeez. What? One day I'll look nice in the vlog and you guys won't recognise me. I'm gonna clean out the box today because maybe a little bit messy. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna tidy Choccy up and maybe give him like his mane and stuff a little tidy up. I want to try hot cloth him today because he is filthy. But it is way too cold to bath. Oh god, this chest infection is taking my breath away. Abby's waving to the vlog. I'm gonna leave it to dry right now whilst I do Choccy, and then I'll put it away when I'm done. So our competition is in 2 days, but he is so filthy that I want to give him a good like deep groom today and hot cloth him, so I can hot cloth him again tomorrow, and hopefully like a nice shine will come out because he is so dusty and muddy. So this is what we're dealing with. Little swamp monster, hey. So hopefully gonna get on top of it, just trim him up and stuff, so then I can hot cloth him again tomorrow. And then the day of the competition, I can just plait him up and it'll be nice and easy, yeah? I've had him on that no more nerves stuff for what, maybe 2 months now, and it's just so good. Like, I genuinely can't explain how much it works. I spent about 7 months like testing out all different calmers, and it's genuinely the only one that I can see a difference. So I'm just gonna start by brushing him off with quite like a firm brush, just to try to get most of the mud and dust off. Brushed him off, he's looking a lot cleaner. So I'm gonna hot cloth him now. So I just have some like boiling water in here with a bit of cold water, and then all I do is just add a little bit of baby oil, and it just helps bring all the dust up to the surface. It's competition day. I feel so ill. I'm just drinking my tea. Hopefully this will wake me up and help me feel better. I've got my jacket and shirt ready there. I've got a bag of food to take with me. I'm feeling very organised considering this is quite a last minute thing. So my plan is to go, like I need to hot cloth him because he is filthy. So do that groom and like roll my plaits up, and then I've just got time to like get ready, pack the trailer, and then yeah, go. Our test is at like 11 AM. I'm gonna drink my tea, pack up my stuff, and then I'll see you guys at the yard. Also forgot to say, my phone memory got full, so this vlog is gonna be so random and like hashed together, so I apologize. I feel like this is gonna be the worst vlog I've done. So I'm just gonna give Choccy his breakfast, and then I can get grooming and stuff. Good morning. Oh my god, look at that stain. Hello. Okay, so aside from this one stain, he's actually not that bad, and all your plaits stayed in. I always get so scared that they're gonna rub one out. So I'm just gonna boil the kettle. Good morning, everyone. Everyone's in now for autumn. So I'm gonna boil the kettle, and then I can hot cloth him. So this is what we're dealing with. I'm gonna sort this and then I'll show you the results. Oh, you look smart, handsome boy. Good boy. So I couldn't find my needle, so I've had to do it with elastics, which I absolutely hate, but we'll have to live with it, won't we? I didn't really want like a headless chicken because I couldn't find a needle to my needle and thread to do my plaiting, so then I had to use elastics, which I hate because I just can't do it. But yeah, I think I'm all packed. I've got tack in here. I'm just gonna get the final stuff together and then we're gonna load and go. I don't think you guys can see me, but I think we're ready to go. Just putting his rug in case I need it. It's really warm and he gets quite hot travelling, so I don't think I'm going to travel him in it there, but I want it just in case, like afterwards, if he's all sweated up, to keep him warm. So Fraser's meeting me there, so I'm doing the first half solo, which I'm a bit nervous about, but it's like a good introductory solo mission, like getting there and someone's meet me there, you know, so hopefully everything goes to plan. Handsome boy, are you ready to go? So guys, I thought I'd do a voiceover for my test so you know what we got for each movement. We ended up getting 64.77% overall, and I was so annoyed with myself in this test. I made some really stupid mistakes, but considering he had just had a month off and 2 schooling sessions before this test, I was very impressed with him. And I'd always say I'm not going out to kind of place with him, I'm going out for exposure, for his confidence and stuff. But it doesn't stop me being annoyed at my own riding. But yeah, overall he did a really lovely test. He's really getting the hang of it, and he definitely loves to show off when we get out. So for our centre line, we got a 7.5, which I was really happy with. He felt really straight. And I remember just coming down absolutely smiling, like grinning like a Cheshire cat, because I was just thinking, like, oh my gosh, like I'm doing this on my own. Like every time I do this, it just makes me smile. So then we turn left and proceed around to H. We got a 7 for this. I don't know if you've ever done prelim 7 before, but when I first read it, I thought I'd got the wrong test because it's a really straightforward test, which is really nice. There isn't much going on in the middle. You mainly work around the outside of the arena. We got a 6.5 for this change of rein with a slight loss of balance at F. Where he's just a bit tense, he kind of wobbles in the corner. This arena felt tiny as well. Then we got a 7 for our trot around to A. So that's something that I bear in mind, is I don't try to get too deep in my corners, because where he still isn't super balanced and this arena felt so small, you're kind of setting him up for failure. So you see, as I take the corners less deep, he keeps more of his balance. For this 20-metre circle and the transition to canter, we got a 7, which I'm really happy with. But then this is where I make a silly mistake. He felt really nice in his canter, but I got complacent and took my leg off, meaning that this happened. We broke. I was so mad. So we ended up getting a 6 for our canter. The comment was broke but regained nicely at H. So again, that's just me being complacent with his canter. At K, we go to medium walk, and we got a 6.5 for this. The comment was could be softer over back, which I agree with. Looking back, he looked a lot more tense than he felt. And I really feel like I could have steadied my trotters in a bit more impulsion, but not such short, choppy strides. So then we go working trot at C, 20-metre circle, and we got a 6 for this. This transition, it disgusts me. It was such a bad transition. I just did not set him up for it. I kind of rushed it, which meant he was then like cantering with his front legs and not behind. We haven't done a transition that bad in a long time, so I was really annoyed with myself. But he then cantered really nicely, so I was happy with that. His working canter got a 7, which is really good because in our last test his canters were getting a 6, where he was kind of rushing and unbalanced. Then at C we go to medium walk, and what do we get for this? I can't read the comment. Oh, it's a ×2. We got a 6, so it's a 12. With our free walk, it needs some work, but this is his weakest thing, so I can't give too much because I want to keep him at the end of that rein. If I give him too much, his head will come up, so this is just a work in progress. Then F, working trot, and A down the centre line, we got a 6.5, and unfortunately we drifted here. I felt him drifting, and I just didn't really do anything about it, which is great. So yeah, we ended up with 64.77%. And I was really happy with him. Some things to work on, but our end judge comment was so lovely. It said lots of potential, just needs to develop over a softer back to help create the further suppleness in work. Nice and quietly ridden. So I was really, really happy with him. It was a really good day. He went in the outdoor arena and was really good. We just had that one spook in the test. So really I couldn't have asked for much more. I was very pleased with him.
Snacks. Fraser's snacking. Good boy. You're such a good boy today, weren't you? What have you seen?
The MOT's not due till next year, mate.
I've been inspecting the bonnet.
Give it a little sniff.
So we're just waiting to get our sheet.
Been too long!
Fraser's impatient, but yeah, we're just waiting, and now we can go and try and load him.
Now that
What's the score?
What do you think it is? What do you think it is?
I think I got 62%.
Okay. Well, where do you think that places you?
4th or 5th.
4th or 5th?
Yeah.
Not bad, boo.
Not bad.
Third!
Not
Whee!
bad. Good boy.
Well done, mister. Whee!
Clever boy. He is a very clever boy. He's very distracted. You want to go home, don't you? You go home. Good boy. Good morning, everyone. Chucky, that was very aggressive. It is the next morning, and yeah, I didn't vlog last night because I just wanted to get Chucky done and yeah, make sure he was all settled at home. Before I continue this vlog, I do need to make a small admission because you're gonna see it. Oh, that was a big stretch, Rio. So yeah, yesterday when I was plaiting, I couldn't find my thread, and I can only plait with thread, so I had to use my elastics. But because of that, his mane was too long and they looked like golf balls, and I had about half an hour to go, so I had to quickly like rectify this problem. Hence, show everyone your beautiful mane. I literally, good boy, I literally just cut the plaits in half because I had no time and I needed them smaller. So this is something we have to fix today. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You were such a good boy for doing so well after Mummy did that to you. Let me go get your breakfast. So yeah, that happened. So I have to fix that today. But it's hair, it'll grow back. But yeah, I'm so pleased with him. I'm gonna give you guys a proper update now. I'm just gonna give this monkey his breakfast. You hungry? Oh boy. I'm so sorry, Chucky. Oh my gosh. I know, you have every right to be mad. This is horrendous, isn't it? Gosh. Right, let's get this fixed. Let's do a before and after. Before. Oh my god, I want to cry. Oh, Richie. Is it good? Is that the spot? God, Chucky. So, this is what I've done. I'll just have to wait for it to grow. It's this bit that's the worst here because it gets so short, but it's just mane, it will grow out, hopefully. It's me, my dressage superstar with a hacked mane. I got my professional photos back. I just can't believe how big his neck is getting. Like, he's really building on his top line, which makes me so proud. There you go. You're a very special boy, aren't you? He's decided to come back. Hello. So I thought I'd give you guys a little like rundown of yesterday because I didn't really do it yesterday, although I would have spoken over my dressage test, so you'll know my thoughts on that. But yeah, I'm really pleased with him. He went so well. He goes so much better out than he does at home, which I guess it's better that way than the other way. But I definitely think he loves to show off. He warmed up amazing. Like, I've never felt him as good as he did in a warm-up. And then we got in the arena and he was still really good, but I definitely felt him tense up. And also the arena felt so small, like much smaller than the indoor one was, but like he dealt with it. He was really good. He was a bit tense, and we had a few spooky moments, and I was really annoyed about falling out of that canter because I just got really complacent with the canter we had, and then I forgot to put my leg on. It was just like silly mistakes, mainly on my behalf, which like are easily rectified. So I'm very proud of him. We did have loading issues there and back. I think the problem is when he sees other horses, he doesn't want to leave them. So I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more trailer training like in the next couple of weeks to try to get him like more confident doing that. Obviously my main reason for going was to get him into that new arena. He did have some spooky moments, but like he pushed through it and dealt with it, and like he was really going well by the end. So like I achieved everything I set out to. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.